We use like two tiny, almost invisible words thousands of times a day. A and the.
Yeah, they're so small you basically just ignore them.
Right. You probably haven't thought of them since grade school, but today's deep dive into mastering the articles, a guide to specificity, reveals they are actually doing some heavy cognitive lifting.
They really are. And we're moving way past basic grammar today. I'm going to put on my lecturer hat for a minute, but instead of a boring grammar lesson, we're going to look at the subconscious math your brain is doing.
I love that.
Because A and the are essentially, real-time negotiations of reality between you and whoever you're talking to.
And I will gladly play the learner today, because realizing the processing power required to use these words correctly is genuinely mind-blowing.
It's a lot, yeah.
So let's unpack the foundational rule for everyone listening, which is general versus specific.
Okay, so at the baseline, A or N, flags an open category. It's general or unknown,
Right.
but the flag's a very specific known entity.
So A is sort of like pulling a random item from a grab bag, right? Like saying, she bought a book.
Exactly. You don't know which book, just that it's a book.
Right. While Z is providing exact coordinates, like, please close the door.
Yes. But here's the cognitive mechanic that's so cool. Using the is actually a demand.
A demand? Wait, really?
Yeah, it demands that the listener search their memory for the exact item you're referring to.
Yeah.
If you say close the door, you're completely assuming they already know which door.
But wait, how do we establish that shared knowledge in real time? I mean, reality is constantly shifting during a conversation. What if we're talking about a totally new subject?
That brings us to the first versus second mention principle. Your brain is constantly tracking what's new to the listener and what's already established.
Okay, break that down for me.
So first mention, you say, I bought a phone yesterday. It's new information.
Right, I don't know what phone it is yet.
Exactly. But the second mention, you say, the phone is incredibly fast.
Oh, wow.
In just a fraction of a second, your brain logs that the item is now part of your shared reality and just, switches the article.
Okay, let me challenge that for a second. What about things where we don't need a first mention at all?
Like what?
Well, I don't say, look at a sun, and then follow up with, the sun is hot. I just start straight away with the sun.
Ah, right. Because that shared reality is universally pre-installed.
Universally pre-installed.
Yeah, universally unique items bypass the rule completely. You and I, as humans on Earth, already share the context of the sun or the moon.
So there's no need to establish it. We just jump straight to the...
Exactly.
That makes perfect sense. But if specificity is the goal, why do we drop articles entirely for things that are, like, maximally specific?
What do you mean?
I'm looking at the guide 0 article rule. We say, Rahul is here, not the Rahul. Or, I live in India, not the India.
Oh, right. Well, think of it as cognitive efficiency. Proper nouns, so names, most countries and languages, they're inherently absolute.
Absolute coordinates.
Right. Adding the to Rahul is like putting a GPS tracker on a house.
Because the house isn't moving.
Exactly. The absolute coordinate is already there, so adding an article is just redundant cognitive load.
That redundancy rule actually helps explain a really common mistake the text highlights. Imagine I walk up to you and just say, I saw the movie yesterday.
My brain would completely glitch.
Yeah.
I'd be scrambling for context that just doesn't exist.
Because I'm treating it like an established coordinate, but I haven't handed you the map yet. I have to say, I saw a movie to introduce the concept.
Because the listener doesn't know the title yet.
Exactly.
So stepping back, the summary is pretty simple. A introduces the general, and the human anchors the specific.
But the underlying mechanism is definitely anything but simple.
Oh, for sure. Every time you speak, your brain is running a background simulation of your listener's mind.
Calculating exactly what information they already possess.
In milliseconds. And that's really the final thought to ponder today. It's not just about grammar, it's about human connection. How well are you subconsciously tracking the reality of the person right in front of you?
Definitely something to think about the next time you open your mouth. And speaking of shared realities, if you want to keep expanding yours, make sure you subscribe to The Explainer channel for more videos.
Wait, did you just say The Explainer channel?
I did. Just a little deliberate grammatical chaos to keep you on your toes. Keep calculating those shared realities, everyone.